Hello, in this video, I'm going to demonstrate to you real life example of just looking at freelancers, looking at the cover letter answers for people who apply, the applicants, freelancers who apply to my book writing jobs, okay? Or even possibly short-term projects, article writing jobs, but regardless of where they apply, I like to hire them for a book project because I want to focus on books now. I used to focus on articles and turn it into YouTube videos, but I'm I'm moving on from hiring articles now. Okay, I'm still gonna do top five tip videos by influencers. Um, there's another way to do that without doing articles, so I prefer that now. But now I want to just focus on book writers. So I post a lot of jobs every 6 to 12 hours, okay, with myself and virtual assistants in my team. So we have multiple job posts and multiple applicants. And I'm going to take a look at everyone. I'm not going to guarantee that I'm going to hire someone today. I may not. I don't know yet. I haven't taken a look at any of these applicants. So I'm going to take a look, and I'll explain to you why I hire them or why I don't hire them, okay? Again, for the cover letter answers, as a publisher myself, if you're a freelancer, you want to write for my publishing brand or you want to write for any other employer, maybe this perspective that I share with you can be helpful to help you as a freelancer to get hired. This is a video training not just for publishers like myself, but also for freelancers who want to know what you need in order to stand out to the client who can hire you, okay? So what I'm looking for, I say 3 things, generally speaking. There's actually like 3 to 5 things, but I boil it down to 3. Number 1, what's your topic, okay? Don't tell me a generic topic like, oh, I want to save the world. I want to travel. I just want to be, I'm a happy person. I want to save the planet. Like, be specific. What is your niche topic? Be specific. Who is the specific audience? What is the specific niche? Do they have a match? Tell me the main keyword to me. What's your keyword niche, okay? Generally speaking, I'm looking for a topic that has a Wikipedia page. Wikipedia.org is like an encyclopedia online, right? And if Wikipedia has a web page for that topic, that tells me there's an audience for that. There's people visiting, searching for that specific niche topic, keyword. That's why Wikipedia, they created a page for that term. So that's a good potential book topic for the nonfiction books, okay, book publishing. Now, some people do fiction publishing. This advice is not for fiction publishers, although I have done fiction publishing, and some of the lessons that I do here may be helpful be similar in the process of hiring fiction writers as well, okay? Now, let's get started. Okay, so this is a job post, one applicant here. Again, I don't have one job post that has all the applicants. I have multiple. And to be quite frank with you, if in this day and age from a publisher's point of view, you have to post regularly or else, after a day, it dies. The applicants no longer apply to the job posts that are a day old. Okay, so I'm going to read the questions here. What's your topic? I'm looking for what's your topic. Number 2, what's your expertise? What's your proof of real life experience / expertise? I need proof. I need data. I need accomplishments. I need you telling me you won competitions. I need you telling me you've been doing this since you were 10 years old. You have 10 plus years of experience. I need you to be elaborate, detailed. Which leads me to the 3rd thing I'm looking for. Cover letter answers, man. You gotta show effort. Okay, I'm looking for cover letter answers that are detailed, elaborate, and shows maximum effort. How you do anything is how you do everything, they say, right? So if you give me 1-word answers, 1-sentence answers, I don't care who you are, how expert of an expert you are in your niche. Okay. I don't want to hire you if you give me 1-word, 1-sentence answers, because that's going to translate to me. You're going to do 1-word, 1-sentence style quality type of books, which is not good at the end of the day. So it's not just only expertise. It's not just a topic. is a combination of those two plus the third. Okay. Okay. Writing, cover letter answers has to be detailed, has to put in the effort. Okay. So let's read. I have a bachelor's in philosophy and currently working on my master's in subject. The subject of philosophy flows over the place. It saddens me that many readers do not even attempt to engage with the subject because they often find it difficult for them to know where to begin. We're going to start to study. Okay. Philosophy for beginners. I see. The person's major is philosophy, currently working on a master's in the subject as well. I do like the topic philosophy, but to be quite frank, I'm a little bit pickier than most people think. It's not enough for me to have the person have an undergrad degree in philosophy, for example. That's great. But if they're working currently on a master's, currently on it, they haven't finished it, they don't have professional experience teaching philosophy, possibly as a professor, or have dealt in the real life experience, then I'm not going to hire them. Okay, so for that reason, I'm going to pass. Okay, let's move on to the next applicant. Number one is my passion is for self-help books. My portfolio is proof. My portfolio is a proof. Again, I pay attention to grammar. If their grammar is incorrect, I don't care how short the answer may be. If it's incorrect, I pay attention to the errors. Okay, so if there's spelling errors, grammar errors, multiple times especially, or obvious errors, I'm not interested. I have almost 7 years of experience writing self-help books. That's great, but if you have self-help book experience, that's not enough for me. To me, show me the book URLs. Was it ghostwritten or was it written by you? Do you have a YouTube channel? Do you have social media following? How many followers do you have? Tell me the expertise. Tell me accomplishments in this topic of self-help. It's so broad. There's people like Tony Robbins, okay? It's too big, okay? You got to tell me proof data. How are you an expert in this field? Have you taught seminars? Tell me your story. I'm not seeing any. That's why I got to move on, okay? Moving on to the next. One thing I'm passionate about is animals. I'm a dog and python breeder. Throughout my experience as an animal caregiver for my community and talent acquisition specialist, I've developed my relationship building skills. I found that an important part of attracting talent, establish trust and meaningful connection with each person I meet. I work to make most of all my interactions positive, even with the animals. My technical abilities also. Okay, this is all great and dandy to me, but I'm gonna have to pass. I like to have cover letter answers that have little to no fluff, more substance, more details, more passion, more examples, more elaborate, words that only this niche audience would understand. Like, I need those, but if I don't see it, I'm going to move on. Okay. So right now, guys, I'm not just looking for any basic cover letter answer, man. Average. I'm not looking for average. I'm looking for someone who really stands out the most. If I look at 10 applicants maybe today, I'm hopefully looking for one person who really stands out with a great topic, great proof, and great cover letter answers. If they have those three things, I'll most likely hire them right now. Okay. Hopefully I do. Well, we're still we haven't finished yet. Okay. We got 3 more job applicants to go. My passion is gluten-free food and living well while eating gluten-free. I've heard this topic a lot. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you guys. For me, because I cover all topics from A to Z for my publishing brand, and if you're a publisher, you want to do it like that, that's great. This is my advice. Okay, I wish I knew this from the get-go in the beginning. You're going to hear these topics every 3 to 6 months from another applicant if you don't hire this person. So don't have scarcity mindset like, oh my goodness, I have to hire this person. This person's so unique. They're into gluten-free food. Although I've heard this topic in my life, wow, they might not, have every single criteria I'm looking for, but hey, maybe I should hire them. No, make sure they have all the criteria you're looking for, those 3 things, and not just 3 things at an average level, but ideally 3 of those criteria at the highest level. Okay, guys. Then you create 5-star quality books that build your overall brand. So every book that you publish, whether it sells a lot or a little, doesn't matter, because As long as a lot of 5-star books, people are going to look at your body of work, your collection of work, and see, wow, every book they publish is pretty much a 5-star book, high quality book. We can trust that brand. So whatever they publish, whether it's gluten-free food and living, whether it's golf, whether it's publishing, whatever the topic is, right? We can trust that brand. So we want to buy from that brand compared to any generic book about the same topic. Okay. So that's the overall fundamental strategy behind, hiring writers. You're aiming to create 5-star products that are going to be advertising tools to build your overall brand that, they all help each other out. You have a 5-star book, it helps the brand. And then when you have a good brand, whatever other books that you publish, including that one, sell better. My passion is gluten-free food and living worldwide eating gluten-free. This is also my rule. And guys, I've gotten to a point, I have hundreds of books, and my advice may not be right for the newbies. Maybe it's more for the intermediates or people who have gotten to hundreds of books or advanced level and so forth. Okay, full-time level. Because I'm gotten to a point, like, since I'm hiring and I'm going to do this for a long run, I'm going to see the same topic over again the next 3 months from now or a year from now. Even a year from now, that's fine. I'm going to hear from them. But I'm going to hear from someone even with better cover letter, detailed answers that I'm looking for. I've hired hundreds of people, so I know when I see someone's answers when it stands out. And if it's not, I'm going to move on, okay? I would love to educate people, okay? Now, that sounds great. They want to educate people. That's great. They got 10 years. I've served food allergy over 10 years. Hope to one day impact people. Okay, that's great. But for me, it's not enough just to have a passion for the topic, okay? You have to have teaching experience, okay? You have to have, like, some kind of influence, ideally, even in the social media world, have a YouTube channel. Let me see some proof of teaching it, attempting to teach it, ideally, okay? You don't have to teach it, but for topics that are common, such as gluten-free food is more common than you think, your standard has to be higher, okay? You have to be pickier. I'm moving on, okay? When I read the job posting, I already knew what I wanted to write about. Before I started my career as a freelancer, I was in sales. More specifically, I started door-to-door sales and I have over a decade of experience in the field as sales agent and owner. Door-to-door sales. So I'm looking for their topic. Ideally, I'm looking for an applicant who tells me up front their topic. It may be sales, it may be door-to-door sales. We'll see what it is. I have over a decade of experience in the field as sales agent and owner. I'd love to write a guide about door-to-door sales. There you go. I mean, that's an old school sales strategy that still exists today. There's YouTube videos with funny clips, viral videos of door-to-door salesmen doing their thing. This is a great topic. This person has real life experience, says he has experience in the field as a sales agent and an owner. So he sees the picture in a 360 way, how to do this, the ins and outs, okay, as an owner. Okay, so I'd love to write a guide about door-to-door sales. I think it would be extremely beneficial. Thousands of new hires in this industry daily. People are looking for more knowledge in this industry and have a lack of resources to find it. This industry gave me the building blocks I need to advance as a freelancer and business owner. I learned things that I'll take with me for the rest of my life. These lessons translate to things I do every day, and not just when I'm working. I learned valuable lessons on how to deal with people and the power of persuasion. Learning to talk to and deal with people is a skill that I believe is extremely undervalued. I worked 6 years just as a normal salesman. After that, I moved on to a trainer and a manager. Ultimately, I ended up opening my own company. That's the coolest thing right there. He's a boss. Okay, so he knows that A to Z this topic. Okay, he knows everything about the topic. And when you're an owner, you don't just do one thing. You do everything. You don't do it by yourself. You hire people, you delegate, but you know a little bit about everything. And that's the perfect type of person who can teach this topic. Okay, door to door. Okay. I could write forever about this topic and all the things I go with. And plus, look at the cover letter answers. It's not one sentence, tiny paragraph, tiny answers. It's detailed, elaborate, has a story. You can sense their passion, right? You can sense their real, genuine, authentic love for what they do, right? You're looking for someone who loves what they do, and you want to teach. You want to hire them to write and teach others how to do what they love as well, the same topic. Okay. I could write forever about this topic, all the things that go with it. I was planning to write an ebook on the subject and sell myself. He was considering myself. That's a lot of people do that, but there's benefits for writing for HowExpert, my brand, because I do everything. You just do the writing, okay? And I'll promote even bigger, and it'll reach more audiences and listen overall and help you in the long run. You could write a second book on your own, and that book will do even better because of the first book you do. If you do a 5-star book, if you do a low quality book with my brand, your second book won't work. So don't try to come here and write for my publishing brand and say, you know what, let me just do a quick and easy book and my second book will be really good. No, it won't work. Both will fail because people will see the 1-star review that you did for my brand if you do a bad job, and they won't buy your second book. So do a 5-star book fully all the way for one book, for one topic at that moment that you can give everything you got from that one book. And the second book that you do all the way as well, but in your own other way of saying it. 2 unique books. That's the best way to do it, I think, for people who want to get into the self-publishing world as well and write for my publishing brand. But I thought having credit as an Amazon HowExpert would be excellent for my portfolio. See, he's seeing the benefits of writing for my brand because I take care of everything from A to Z. Turn that into an ebook, paperback, hardback, audio, online course, and do YouTube videos, and promote, and do Amazon advertising, and do every region out there, US, all the regions out there. I'm excited to have a chance to complete this project. Okay, great. So what I'm going to quickly do is what I like to do, because there's so many applicants, I like to get their answers, copy it, and go on top, and there's this thing called heart. Click on it and put it into one of your lists. You can create a list and you got to put them in the heart list, okay? And then click add a note, and I'm going to copy and paste the answers that he gave me. Okay, now it's too much, so it has to be 1,000 characters. So let me zoom out for a second, okay? And delete some of this until this whole thing is green. Okay, great. Now I can save it. That just shows me their cover letter answers, okay? That's great. Shortlist. Also, there's so many things to do. I wish it was just one button that's heart shortlist and add a note. It'd be so much easier. But Upwork changes like this recently. We'll see. Okay, so this is one applicant I'm very interested in hiring. So let me bring my video tab right here along with it. Let me bring it to the end, okay? The person I'm going to hire. Let me look at the other applicants, okay, as we continue on, okay? This is an article writing job. It's not a book writing job, but I have 2 writing jobs. Now, there's a reason for that. It's kind of like a tactic strategy. I post up a job for a book and don't get any results. I don't get a lot of hires. I don't get any applicants or people who apply. I don't like their answers. Then I'll post up a $5 article job. I only say I'm going to pay $5, to be honest with you. But people apply. Some people apply for $5, some people $10, $15, $20. But I get more applicants. And in the cover letter answer questions, I also ask them, hey, would you be willing to write for a book for this rate, for this word count, which is the same as my book project? If they say yes, I don't hire them for the article. I go straight to the book project for these article applicants. Okay, this person gives me 1-word answers. I have a rule. If you give me 1-word answers, 1-sentence answers, I move on. The question is, what is your topic? Number 1, passion, skill, talent, and it's a 2-part question. Then answer the second question. What's your proof of passion, knowledge, expertise? So I'm looking for a person who pay attention to the question. But I do give them the benefit of the doubt by going down and seeing if they give even longer answers in the bottom of the cover letter. I'm expressing my interest in the position I'm currently working as a senior marketer. So they don't go into detail about scuba diving. See, if you're so passionate about your topic, tell me your story. I didn't hear anything. I just heard the word scuba diving. That's not enough for me. That's signing up for any publisher, right? That you need to hear elaborate proof and details why this person should be the author of the book for scuba diving for your brand. If you don't have enough proof, you're moving on. Mixed martial arts. I've been training for half a decade, so meaning 5 years, and preparing for my pro debut very soon. I have several other interests, but this will be definitely number one. That's great, but to me, I've heard this topic multiple times, and I'm going to hear this topic again. Every topic, no matter how unique it may be, you hear it over and again in about 6 months or in a year, okay? And because of that, I can't take someone who just tells me they're passionate about it, they've done it for 5 years. That's great. I need accomplishments. I need details. I need someone to tell me, hey, you know what? My record is amateur. It's amateur record, but still, I've been in 20 fights. My record is 15-5. I have 10 knockouts. I'm trying to get to the UFC. I'm not in the UFC yet, but I'm trying to get to. See, if I hear those kind of details more, even though they're amateur level, they're not in the UFC highest level in the mixed martial arts game, I will consider them. But if I hear just you've been doing it for 5 years, that's great. I believe you. And I believe they love what they do. However, in terms of their writing skill or their writing style, how they express themselves in words, I don't want that one word or one sentence answers. Okay? I'm not going to hire an applicant with one sentence answers. My number one passion is construction. Again, one sentence answer. Got to move on. Okay. But sometimes they give longer answers in the bottom. Okay. So I'm going to read this. But a lot of times this is a copy and paste default message that they send to all of their job posts. So if that's the case, I'll move on as well, because it's not about the topic, which is what? Construction. I'm looking for a passion for construction. It has nothing about that. It just talks about their resume. Okay. So I'm moving on. You name it. Okay. Your mother of four, that's great. But there's everyone. How many mothers are out there? That's not a topic. That's not a specific niche topic. And if you say you want to teach how to be a mother, well, just by being a mother, that's not enough either. Do you have experience teaching this? Have you actually taken steps? There has to be, because there's so many mothers out there. Okay. Let's move on. That's one. Being a multi-passionate, multi-talented individual, the question of number one passion is difficult. However, at the last 5 years of my life, I can honestly say in my life that my number one passion is something I love to do is sharing how to keep an open mind when you move constantly. Where spouses working, man, kicks military. Keeping all top of mind is important for several aspects of the move. I've experienced it all several times. Some don't love moving, but I've become very well acquainted with it. Like training for trade, and I love taking care of the country. Okay, several topics I'm seeing. She is a military wife, so she can do a book on military wives, but I wouldn't hire her for that. Although that's an angle, she has a real life experience. She didn't tell me she wants to write about military wives. She didn't tell me she wants to. If the applicant doesn't tell me they want to write about this topic, I don't want to hire them for that topic. They have to tell me from the get-go. If I have to tell them this is your topic, that's not their topic, because they didn't tell me. Okay? Military wife who moves quite frequently. So her topic is she wants to write about how to be open-minded about moving. So it's really about moving, okay? Moving from place to place. And as a military family, you have to move every 5 years or 3 to 5 years, right? I actually grew up in a diplomat family, so we moved as a child. I moved every 3 years, so I know that's a possible topic. Maybe it could be for the general population, moving one-on-one. Okay. Matter of fact, I actually sent an offer to another writer about a few weeks ago. I did. And I think I did on video about moving. And that applicant, unfortunately, didn't accept the offer. Sometimes people do that. I don't understand. Maybe timing wise, maybe I sent the offer later than they applied. I don't know. So moving, I may be interested in moving. But again, in this instance, this applicant didn't tell me moving. They said it's open-minded about being moving. Like I prefer applicants to tell me, be more direct, get to the point, and tell me the exact keyword niche. It's moving, but her topic can be angled more like moving for military families, how to deal with moving, how to move for military families. So it can be a guide for all military, families out there, mothers, fathers, sons, daughters, whole children. Everybody could read this book and get comfortable with moving, from making friends to losing friends to going to a new school. It could be a book. I could see that. So this person I may consider. I would have wanted this person to tell me that angle more directly, though. The topic keyword. My article would be top 10 tips for spouses constantly moving for work. Moving is never easy. Okay, she's talking about a spouse. This is point of view. I really have to, let me see her question. Did she say she can write the book for my rate, $250 for 25? She says yes, so she can do the book if we do a book project. This could be an article topic, a chapter topic, but is it a book topic? I don't know. How to move, it will be great. But this person didn't tell me their expertise is about moving. Okay, they told me about, the previous applicant told me moving. And they told me, yeah, they've been living in the East Coast, moving every 3 years in multiple apartments, whatever. So they know everything about moving, But this applicant didn't. So I'm going to have to pass on this one now. Okay. I may consider, but I'm going to have to pass currently. It's not a topic right now for me. I mean, I may consider, I'll think about it. My number one passion is marching band. Okay. I like this topic. The reason I like this topic immediately is because it's unique. If there's a random group of people, 100 people, this is a tip for you. This is kind of like a rule. There's a random group of 100 people, if the topic is a topic where only one, most likely one out of 100 people can do it, one out of random group of 100 people can do it, that's a good topic. That's a unique topic, because unique topic equals unique books. Unique books equals no competition. No competition means your book will be on the first page results on Amazon for that keyword, that topic, for life, or at least many years. Okay? Because it's unique. Okay? It's hard to find experts who are great at marching band compared to finding experts who are good at health and fitness, who are good at, dating and relationship tips, who are good at, how to do stock market investing, etc. Okay, marching band. So what I will do is I will heart. Oh, I don't know what happened here. I think I shortlisted before. Okay, let me add the note. Okay. I already shortlisted before. Okay. I already shortlisted before. Marching band. I have 5 years of experience so far being competitive marching band. I know almost everything there is to know about it. And because it's quite a complex, I think a list of tips would serve useful to me. Okay, that's great. I like the marching band topic. It's really cool. And she goes on to talk about how she has marching band 4 years of high school plus 1 year college. At the college, I'll have 8 years of experience total. That's great. And she goes on to give me kind of their structure. Okay, I like it. So I like this top applicant's topic, marching band. So I will thumbs up and get back to her later on. Okay. I think this is the military. Okay. Military spouse. Okay. Let me just shortlist right now and add her topic. I think I did this. No. Military moving tips for military families. Spouses. That's her topic, I would say. And I think I may consider it, okay? Guide to moving for military families. And there could be a chapter for the husband, the wife, the spouse, the children. I think it will be a great book. I think I changed my mind. No, I already was interested, but I'm more clear about the topic I would like to hire her for. Okay, which is military families. Okay, moving for military families, how to deal with it, how to move, how to deal with it, right, and how to live with it, because you're going to do this every 3 years. Okay, until the military husband or wife in the career they retire, right? So moving on. Let me look at the other applicants. Okay, so this person I'm interested. This person I'm interested in. Let me see what their answers were. Wonderful. Okay, I looked at everyone else. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on the short list of people, or people who I thumbs up. Okay. This one, this freelancer. Okay, this applicant. There was only one applicant in this job post, but yeah. So I'm interested in this particular person, these, and let me see these other answers. Some of these answers are cool, but I may not hire them today. Maybe down the line, I may consider in the future. Okay. Let me see. Songwriting. I'm a songwriter through and through. See, again, this topic, I've heard this topic through and through as well. Okay. I've actually hired a singer-songwriter who's really good. Okay. She's in the country singing field. She's a real singer-songwriter, and she's great. And she wrote a guide about that, but for the country singing niche. So I hear this topic quite often. I've actually hired another songwriter, singer-songwriter for just a different audience. She ended up not finishing the project, and that happens. It's all good. I'll move on. So I'm still looking for that topic, but again, this is a topic I hear all the time from so many people. There's so many musicians and singers and songwriters out there. So for the topics when you hear more often than others, you have to be a lot pickier. The level of expertise has to be a lot higher. It's not just 5 years of experience you're looking at. I'm looking for now 10 plus years. And it's not just 10 plus years. I'm looking for, what's your YouTube channel? What's your Spotify? What's your proof? Where's your music out there? Can I hear it? Does it sound good? How many followers do you have, etc.? What's your songwriting? Who have you worked with? Details. 10 years of experience. That's great. Written songs and artists from all over the world. That's cool. I do release music as an artist. However, songwriting is my primary function. Okay, he knows who he is as well. He has self-awareness in his niche. Okay, he's not saying how you do it, everything. He focuses on one. Songwriter, right? In all genres: rock, pop, R&B, country, folk, dance, hip hop, everything. Wow. Sometimes I consider myself to be the greatest songwriter of the 21st century. Okay. It's just that my talents have not been recognized. Okay. Let me go down further and see, does he have any examples of songs you've sent? I'm a songwriter out of Philadelphia. Knack for songwriting. I've been playing music all my life. I may consider giving him a shot, okay, because I like his connection and passion for this topic. I would love to see actual music, but just by reading 10 years of experience and being able to write in all genres, I may consider. I'm not going to hire him today. I may interview him. I may ask him a few questions. Do you have any, links to your music? Can I see? If I don't see that, I may have to pass, because I really want to see how it sounds like. Okay. Moving on. Let's move on to more applicants. This other freelancer was shortlisted before. I looked at some of these freelancers before. Is emergency medicine. Though they work in like EMT. Again, this is a topic I've heard before as well. I've heard this several times a year, probably. So again, this is a topic I need more experience. 3.5 years of experience, and I could tell she works in a high volume city. So I may consider it, but right now I'm going to kind of be patient with this topic because this is something I've heard before. Okay. All these other freelancers I looked at, let me look at someone I didn't look at. My number one passion is anything related to spirituality, law of attraction, universal law. Okay, all that stuff. Okay, for now, generally speaking, I'm kind of moving on from spiritual topics. Just to keep it light, no, I'm trying to move away from politics and religion I have my own beliefs. So sometimes if it goes contrary to my beliefs, I won't publish. I'm going to be honest with you guys. So I try to stay away from those two topics, generally speaking. I may be open to it, but we'll see. Let me see these other applicants really quickly, what their topic is, okay? Because I already shortlisted. I'm a climber. Okay, she's a rock climber. Again, rock climbing, I heard that topic before. I actually have a book on that topic already. This is role-playing fictional characters. Again, this is about writing style. Again, writing, I hear a lot of people going into writing, but again, I need higher expertise proof, okay? If you're a writer, what books have you written, okay? My number one passion would be anything about New England and Washington. Okay, this guy said he's passionate about New England. He's lived there all his life, and he can write about everything about New England, best places to go. So he's going to write a New England guide. I actually really like his answers because when I was reading it, I just knew he can write a New England guide. And he even mentioned it several times. Additionally, I could talk about the best things to do in Washington, D.C., including monuments, bars, indoor activities. So he's the perfect person to come up with 101 New England guide, travel guide, okay, or tourist guide, or New England guide, okay, 101 interesting places. So I'm actually interested in him. So what I'm going to do is, let me do this. Okay. Let me this update. Sometimes if I update this, I think I might be wrong. They show up on top. Maybe wrong. Okay, great. Okay, so out of all the short list of people here, tired of working on broke. Okay, this person did some RV van traveling. Okay, but right now, the applicant, I feel like could write a good guide in terms of their writing style and is this person. Okay, so I looked at every applicant pretty much. This is the same applicant actually. My number one passion is day hiking on the East Coast. I've hiked in areas of 13 years and have planned and led successful trips for carrying size groups, various size ages and abilities. I understand now the skill and knowledge that I needed to be successful at these hikes, but understand the gear that's necessary to succeed as an Eagle Scout. Okay. So this guy can actually write two topics, one about New England and another one about day hiking in the East Coast. Okay, now day hiking in the East Coast is hiking is cool. Why not just write a guide on hiking? Because the East Coast is too specific. East Coast is too general. And you're talking about where? New England, New York, New Hampshire, where? So I prefer hiking. Right now, I prefer the New England guide right now. Let me see. It's creating ideas because I enjoy what I do. I'm an Emmy Award-winning reality television producer, director, scriptwriter, and publisher author who has produced and delivered content for network television, cable, and major studios for the past 27 years. My LinkedIn page, my website. One of my published books is How to Get an Agent for Your Reality Show Idea or Screenplay in 5 Easy Steps. Long before my book, I used to write how-to tutorials for eHow. A script writing tutorial copy. Okay. All right. Reality television producer, director, scriptwriter. Let me read more. I'm very strong candidate. When I write your post, I'm so excited. I'm constantly daily about how to write a script. Okay, script writing. So their expertise is script writing. Okay, it's like how to get on TV, how to write this, how to do that. The list goes on and on for people who want to be part of the entertainment industry, Hollywood, I wanted to write more books about this, but I think this recognition is better. Okay, she says, okay, cool. I think just the way she writes, I could tell like she is the real deal in this industry, in her genre. She makes a living here doing this. Okay, anyone who makes a full-time living in their craft, to me, they're at they're a master now. It's hard to make a living, in arts, in the entertainment field. But if you're doing this and this is your way, this is what you make your living full time, you don't have a job outside of it, then I believe I have even more respect. Okay. Writers just want someone to look at their work and help them get to the right person, even better, someone with a connection. I understand because I was once like them. I want to help people succeed because no one helped me. There's not a category in the entertainment field I couldn't write about. I have so many stories, examples, the real deal, the real world, and what it takes to make it to Hollywood. Believe me, there's been there, done that. It doesn't matter if you have the best idea in the world because if it's not about what you have, it's what Hollywood wants. I learned that the hard way with my very first screenplay that was optioned. You're only about to sell things in the business when you have what someone wants. I'm a trendsetter. I'm always the first. How do you win 3 Emmys back to back for a show that was canceled? I really want to help you. Okay. Because I know I can't, Regina. Okay, I think we can help each other. So let me do this. Get their answers, and I think I hearted them before. Add a note. Short list. Got it. Now, okay, so I have all the people that I want to hire on the right side. Okay. Gluten free. Again, this one. Again, unfortunately, some applicants I have to pass on. Okay, I can. That's an old job post. Okay. Okay. For this, some job posts, if I know I'm not going to hire the writer, I'm just going to remove the job post to make things simpler. Okay. No freelancers found. Okay. Because I don't want to just have job posts that are dead, that are not attracting new applicants. Again, after a day, it's over. Even in 6 hours, 8 hours ago, which I posted this, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to repost something. I'm going to close this job post. That's what we do here. Well, if you don't find an applicant that you want to hire, close that job post after 24 hours. Now, this particular one was 8 hours ago, but I'll show you another example tip here just to show you how to reuse a post. So you don't have to write things over and over again. You just do, reuse the same job post to attract new applicants, to find the writers that you want to hire and you hire, okay? So next, let me just post up a new job, okay? Post job done. Okay, so this one's closed. This one's now posted. Okay. This one. Now this job post, this is the original job post that I have. I'm going to refresh it. And what I like to do is I like to have all the applicants that applied in other job posts. I like to hire them from one original job post. Why do I do it like that? Because I like to have one job post that has so many hires. Ultimately, I want to get to hundreds of hires on this one job post so that when freelancers apply, they look at my job post. I have hundreds of hires in this one job post. They're going to want to work with me compared to another job post that has no hires. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. So write about your passion. So out of these applicants, let's start with the person I want to hire the most. Okay, it's nothing personal. It's just, who I want to hire for right now. Okay, this is New England. This is a marching band. Okay, I kind of like the marching. No, I like the door-to-door salesman. Most detailed cover letter answers out of all the people who applied. Great experience level because they've done it as an employee and as an entrepreneur, as a business owner. And they told me their topic up front directly. I didn't have to dig down and try to figure it out. They told me they want to write a book on door-to-door sales. Self-awareness, right? They know the key word and they know the right keyword. They don't tell me, I want to do a book on sales working for this company where I did door-to-door. No, they know door-to-door sales. They know how to reach the world. All right. So I'm going to hire this person. I'm going to click on hire, open up a new tab. The next person is this person who is into marching band. So I want to book on that. A book on door-to-door sales, a book on marching band, a book on New England. That's 3. A book on EMT. Again, I may consider this applicant, but again, 3.5 years is good experience. I may consider, but again, I'm looking because it's a topic I've heard over and over again. I usually sometimes like to hear from someone who has more experience, more passion, more data, more details, elaborate stories that draw me in, that convince me you should be the person who writes this book, right? If it's not so 100% screaming at me, if it's not a hell yeah, some people say, it's a no. Some people say that sometimes. So I'm going to follow that right now. Let me see. Travel. This person has traveled 50 states. So I really like this guy's answers because it's so unique. Who do you know who's went to 50 states on a car, on a road trip? Yeah, 48 states plus, Hawaii and Alaska, obviously through plane. So I definitely want to hire him. Okay. Anybody has a unique experience? Other people want to experience that too. Okay. I'm sure a lot of people want to go to 50 states. Climber. I have a book on climbing, so right now I'm going to pass. And again, I hear about climbing a lot, so if I want to hire a climber, I want the climber to ideally be a climbing instructor or have a following in social media presence about climbing, rock climbing, have proof. Sometimes I didn't see as much. Okay, I need to see it. My number one passion is role-playing fictional. Okay, I'm going to pass on the writing because, again, writing is such a competitive topic. So if you want to write about a specific topic, I need more proof. What books have you written? Okay, if you haven't written books, what articles have you written? If it's just on your own for fun as a hobby, that's not enough expertise for me. About 6 years, I thought, okay, the RV training. RV, that's great, but I need to hear more. Okay, so coffee shop. Okay, so right now I'm gonna hire these 1, 2, 3, 4, I believe. Okay. Hold on a second. There's more applicants. There's actually people who I saved. There's 1,000 in the database. Most of these thrifting. Okay. Thrifting. Songwriting. Okay, I'm gonna possibly hire her because I recall her answers about thrifting. Okay, so 5 potential applicants. Okay. Let's get started. Finally, man. So what I like to do, I like to multitask. To simplify this, let's do this. Let's close everything, man. It's confusing me as well. Okay, cool. We got 5 tabs. That's all we need to focus on. Let's do it. Okay, now we're gonna go to the terms. Every single freelancer, we're going to go to the terms and we're going to do the same thing one by one. It makes things a lot faster. And by the way, if you're doing this on your own as well, it's almost feels like 10 times faster because you don't have to teach and speak and explain every single thing, right? Every single step. So we're in payment terms. Here's what we're going to do. It's $250 for 25,000 words. That's what I prefer. Some people say to do $300 for 30,000, but my experience as a real life publisher myself is most people can't finish 30,000 words. That's just my experience. I try 30,000 words, just people can't finish it, man. So you have a more likely chance of the book being finished if it's 25. So I do 25,000 words, and a lot of times, 25,000 words, if the narrator reads it as a normal pace, it could turn into a 3-hour book. Which is important because for audiobooks, if it's less than 3 hours, the price is like $6.95 on Audible. But if it's over 3 hours or higher, longer, the price jumps up to $14.95, something like that. That's why people want to write 30,000 word books. But I still recommend 30,000 for 25,000. You do what you gotta do. I'm cool with 250 right now. I think in the future I might do 30,000 now. We'll see. And one of the reasons I do 25,000 is my brand is quick how-to guides. I kind of emphasize, I don't want long books, okay? My brand is focused on short books. Okay, so 250 deposit. Don't deposit the whole thing. Here's a quick tip: do not deposit the whole thing because some freelancers, unfortunately, don't finish the project. Don't even start. So you don't want to get your money back 3 months from now when the due date, during the due date, right? So deposit the lesser amount, and what you're going to do is in the milestone description, you're going to just enter something like this. This is not a milestone because we pay the payment at the end when all work is finished. Okay, and you put the minimum, which is $5. You can't put $1 because Upwork says the minimum has to be $5. Okay. So due date, I give him 3 months. Again, I've tested this, guys. I've tried to finish. 2 months is too fast. 3 months is generally like the sweet spot. People, everyday experts can finish. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 months. Now, unless you're hiring a ghostwriting company who really are used to writing, pumping out so many content, then they usually finish in a month or 2. But again, I personally don't work with ghostwriting companies and ghostwriters anymore. I don't do that. I've done that when I got started. Like people have started like that, but I focused on hiring real experts, everyday experts, freelancers who have expertise in their topic and hiring them. Okay. This is not a milestone. So that's how we're going to do right now for all the applicants. Let's get to it. Hold on a second. Yeah, that's all we did right there. Let me think about something right here. Hold on 1 second, okay? I think I want to hire one more writer. Okay. The sixth writer, the sixth man for today. I've seen his application cover letter answers, and I like the answers, the detail. He has 15 years experience in the automotive world, and in automotive content as well. He has a passion, experience for automotive repair, I believe. Let me take a look at his top. Okay, I've written tons of automotive repair guide articles for several clients across the world. Unfortunately, none is published under my name. Okay, got it. I'm gonna hire him. He wants to do this. Let's work with him. Shortlist him real quick. Let me get back to my job post and take a look at that applicant. Is right here. He wrote a very detailed cover letter answer. He has 15 years of experience, thousands of published articles. Genuine car enthusiast, aficionado, gearhead collector, car collector. He's written thousands of articles. He has real life experience with cars, automotive repair, and et cetera, et cetera. I like his answers. So I'm going to work with him as well. He is the sixth man for today. Okay. So let's get down to it. Same thing. Deposit lesser amount. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, let me see. Let me write this little sentence. There you go. Okay, cool. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to show copy and paste the basic instructions for the book. Okay. In the very beginning, I don't send them the full instructions, but I send them a basic kind of instruction, basic overview. Okay. So I'm just going to copy and paste that right here real quick for everyone. That's all you have to do, multitask when you're working with multiple writers. You have to do the scripts. I'm sorry. Some people, just like in sales, say, oh, don't use scripts. No, you have to use it. It's proven. And it also means continue to improve the scripts, continue to shorten it, get rid of the fluff. I have a problem myself with kind of like being a little wordy sometimes with, people I work with. But that's just my style, kind of. But I try to be less wordy, try to improve it over time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I wrote there, and then you should put their first name, be respectful, right? And then put their topics later. Hold on a second. Let's put their name first. And then Manuk. Shout out to Manuk. Anna. Lolo Lawal. Okay, guys. And we got to click on that check mark right here to hire them. Okay, I'm not going to hire them right now. I still got to come up with the correct, keyword, title, subtitle right now for the contract. Okay. So what we're going to do right now is now, as you can see, this is a title. This is a generic formula for the title. Okay, what is this topic about? This guy. He's the writer for Door-to-Door Salesman. How to guide to door-to-door sales. 101 tips, and I put variations. I also put the tips here, the keyword here, how to do door sales. And the best door-to-door tips, sales tips. Selling tips. Okay. How to 101 tips. Learn how to sell door to door. Improve your door to door selling skills. Become a better door to door salesman. So they're salesmen, selling, sales. Okay. Sales, sell, selling, salesman. It covers all keywords for SEO purposes. So we get that title, and we're going to go to the top, and we're going to call the contract title this. Okay? Why? Because why is the contract title my book title? Is to have proof that I hired this writer for this topic. Just in case if a platform like Amazon or whatever says, hey, did you hire this writer? Do you have ownership of this content? Do you have proof? You do from the contract title, okay? Instead of just writing writer, you have proof. Because you may have proof with contracts, but it's just a lot harder if you have to look for it. If it's just an Upwork contract and the title is the book title, it's so obvious, Makes things a lot easier. Now let's move on to the next writer. What's their topic? Their topic was marching band, I recall. HowExpert Guide to Marching Band. It has to be grammatically correct. So HowExpert Guide to being in the marching band. Let me think about it. 101 tips. Let me write this stuff here. How to succeed in the march. How to do marching band. How to do marching band. How to join. HowExpert Guide to being in the marching band. HowExpert Guide to marching band. success. I want to learn how to improve your marching band skills and become a better marching band. And player? Is it a player? It's not a player. Marching band musician? Musician. Is a musician, I'll say. Marching band musician. How close to being in the marching band? In learn how to want to just learn how to play instrument, improve learn how to play instruments while marching, improve your marching band skills, and become a better marching band musician. Okay, that's kind of wordy, but I'm going to go for it. Okay, it covers everything. So let's do this. Get that title and paste it here. Okay, cool. We're ready to go. I'm just ready to. I'm not hiring yet. I want to get everything bases loaded, and then boom, 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 hire. Okay. Okay, this is the New England guy. Shout out to Mr. Ben Parsons. Okay, how's guys to New England? New England. He could also write about hiking, but he mentioned hiking for East Coast. I mean, I consider hiking if he does a great job with this New England book. Okay, how's you guys to New England? 101 tips to learn how. 100. Okay, instead of tips, this is more about 101 places. 101 interesting, fun. No, let's go with fun. 101 fun, interesting, and popular New England popular places to visit, travel, and explore in New England. Okay. I could do A to Z, but lately I'm not doing this A to Z in the subtitles. It's too wordy. It's too wordy. Okay. Now, New England. Okay. What is the New England? Okay. Is the northeastern region in the United States. States of Maine, Vermont. Is New England a U.S. state? New England is a region located in the northeast corner of the U.S. The region is made up of 6 unique U.S. states, which is Connecticut, Maine, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, and Vermont. I may consider putting those words, those states, into the subtitle, possibly. I don't know if I should, though. It's a region. New England is a region. Okay. Let me do this. 101 fun, interesting, and popular places. Travel. Forget explore. Have fun. Have fun in New England. Okay. Let's just do that. Okay. That's places to go for New England. parks, restaurants, entertainment, nature, etc. Hotels, um, historical things, etc. Okay, I'm just telling him just cover all bases. Okay. Once you got to New England, under fun, interesting, and popular places. Interesting and popular places to visit, travel, and have fun in New England. Okay, I'm just gonna go with that right now. Okay, all right, let's go. Go to the next freelancer. This freelancer was about a road trip. Okay, um, road trip. I actually had a book. I actually have a book on USA cross country, but I'm going to do another one now because I feel like this person has even more experience in all the states. Best USA road trip tips. Okay, guide to USA road trips. Number one tips to learn how to do a road trip. America. How to do a road trip. I don't want to learn how to do a road trip in America. Visit all 50 states. All 50 states. Explore America. Okay. How to do a road trip in USA. HowExpert Guide to USA road trips. Okay. 101 tips to learn how to do a USA road trip. Let's just say to shorten it, do a USA road trip. Visit all 50 states and explore America. Explore America to the fullest. Let's put the word fullest. Isn't it too wordy? We'll see. Let's see. HowExpert Guide to USA road trips. 101 tips to learn how to do a USA road trip. USA road trip. Visit all 50 states and explore America to the fullest. I kind of like it. So let's go with that. Okay. Moving on. Next. This freelancer's topic was about thrifting. Okay. So we're going to do thrifting tips. How to thrift. Okay. Thrift. Thrift shop. Thrift shop and invest. Thrift shopping tips. Okay. Thrift. Is this thrift shopping? Thrift shopping. Okay. Learn how to thrift shop. Improve your thrift shopping and become a better thrift shopper. Got it? Okay, cool. Okay. One more applicant. The sixth man. Thank you, Anna. Next is the wall. Okay, automotive repair. I already know. 101 tips to learn how to repair. Learn how to repair cars. Repair your car, repair cars. Automotive repairing skills. become a better automotive repairman. Repairs. What's the word for somebody who works at an automotive repair? Specialist? Oh my God, specialist. Technician? I call it technician. Technician is the correct word, I think. Let's go with that. Become a better auto repair technician. Or become the best. I might do better. I was always using better, but come to think of it, why not use the best? Just put it. Just claim it. Possible. We'll see, okay? HowExpert Guide to Automotive Repair, 101 tips to learn how to repair cars, improve your automotive repairing skills, and become the best automotive repair technician. Woo! Become the number one best? No, that's too much. Become a better automotive repair technician. Become the best. I'm gonna go with the best on this one, man. Let's do it. Best tips about how to do automotive repair from A to Z. Okay. Cover all core categories, topics on best. Okay, let's do it. 101 tips to learn how to repair cars. 101 tips to learn how to do automotive repair. I'm going to go with this, okay? Let's do it. Go to the top. Boom. Set it up, okay? Now what we're going to do, we're going to scroll down and everything's good to go. How long has it been? It's been an hour and 12 minutes and 30 seconds right now. So let's get to it. We're about to hire 6 freelancers, 6 book writers, okay, in an hour and 30 minutes, okay, in one day. So it's a good day. 6 writers. Now, are they all going to work with me? I don't know. They may not. It may be 5 writers. It may be 4. It may be all 6. Okay. As a publisher, you just have to throw the seeds. You don't know which one's going to reap. You have to just sow every single day. Sowing is hiring. You're spreading the seeds every single day. You don't know who's going to accept the offer. And even after they accept the offer, you don't know who's going to finish the work. Don't worry about that. Don't stress out on the outcome of other people's lives. Okay? All the people you hire, the freelancers, whoever it is. Don't stress. Just do what you can control as a publisher, which is you can hire. You can send them an offer. You can sow the seed every single day. And over time, the ones that are sowed on good soil, you know what the answer is. They will reap good fruit. Others may not have good soil. They're not going to reap fruit. But don't worry. You're too busy sowing every single day, hiring every single day. That should be your focus as a publisher. Does that make sense? So that's what I'm doing right now. Just showing you a real life example, publishing, hiring real life, everyday experts, sowing my seeds every day. Okay. Sowing seeds every day. Okay. So if you want to learn how to do this, start this online business, you want to become a self-published author and a publisher, Check out my self-publishing course membership site. I'm going to give you so much value, so much details, everything that you need to know about publishing your own book for your as an author or as a publisher. I'm going to teach everything that you need to know, from formatting to publishing to hiring to advertising. That advertising video that I did of Amazon advertising, that's not on YouTube. That's only on my channel for my active members who are active paid members. Okay. And it's not on YouTube. That shows you the secret blueprint strategy of just taking your books and advertising really effectively using Amazon ads. So just check it out if you're serious about this business as an author or as a publisher. It's a very valuable resource to join this membership site. Okay, so do that. Or if you want to hire me as a coach to help you do this to publish the book for you. You do the writing, and I'll take care of the rest. Okay, I have a done for you coaching / service for clients. Okay, so if you're interested, go check that out as well. Okay, that's all I got to say. Thank you for watching. Before I do that, let me hire these guys. 6 freelancers in one day. Let's go. Click hire, and it processes. As you can see, this thing it processes, right? So I'm just going to move on to the next. Thank you. Shout out to Brandon Crawford. Shout out to Sydney Muellers. Shout out to Ben Parsons. Thank you, Manuk. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Lawal. I appreciate you guys for all the freelancers. And if you enjoyed this video, click like, subscribe, and watch out for more videos about self-publishing and building your dream online business in the future. Okay, guys? Thank you. I'll talk to you soon, all right? Take care. Bye.